I'm going to discuss with you the policy making for the cooperative and the farmers organizations. Here, we will discuss in this lecture the various policy making bodies which are related to the cooperatives and the farmers organizations and their role of these policy making bodies in the formulation of the policies for the cooperatives and the farmers organizations. So we know that there are a number of the farmers, there are a number of the problems related to the farmer sector, like non-availability of the quality of the input at affordable prices. We all know that, and non-availability of the institutional credit facilities, and non-availability of the extension services, non-availability of the storage, transportation, and marketing facilities for the agricultural products and beside that, the lack of infrastructure for the overall development of agriculture and allied activities of agriculture. So, to overcome these problems, it is seen that to promote the farmer groups and the organization that can secure the better and the more responsive service provisions and more efficient use of public resources and a stronger negotiation power with the private suppliers and the traders of the inputs. And farmer empowerment is seen to support farmers to be more potent actor in other areas that influence their livelihood, such as education, health, etc. So, in this unit or in this section, we will discuss the various policy making bodies which are related to the cooperatives and various farmers organization and their participatory participation in the policy decisions. So, in India, there are the few. Here are the some you can see in this slide. There are the various policy making bodies related in this field, like National Commission on Farmers, Department of Agricultural Cooperation and Farmers Welfare, Planning Commission of India, Reserve Bank of India, and one and only NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. So one by one, I will try to explain each of these bodies. First one is the Department of Agriculture and Cooperation. Am I audible? Am I audible? Am I
Yes, you're
audible?
audible.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay, okay. No issue. Means so the Department of this Agriculture and Cooperation that come under the Ministry of Agriculture, it come under the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, and just a minute. And this department is responsible for the formulation of the overall policies for the cooperative in the country. And this department also participates in the various activities of the international organization. There are the some rules and regulations and act formulated on cooperatives like National Cooperative Development Corporation Act, that is NCDC Act 1962, then NCDC Rules 1975, NCDC General Regulation 1975, and others are here. Multi-state like Multi-State Cooperative Society Act and other rules. The second one is National Commission on Farmers. This National Commission on Farmer, uh, basically, this also come under the Ministry of Agriculture, Government of India, constituted National Commission on Farmers under the chairmanship of the M.S. Swaminathan, and to draft the national policy for farmers. This NCF, that is National Commission on Farmer, it submitted its fifth and final revised draft national policy for farmers, that is for serving farmers and saving farming. And National Commission on Farmer suggested some policy initiatives on cooperatives and farmers organization. Basically, the purpose was to help the small and marginal farmers to improve the productivity and quality and profitability of the farm enterprise and organize the rural non-farm uh, livelihood initiatives. NCF also started that the policy and the legal framework under which cooperatives are functioning need to be reviewed so as to create an enabling environment for them to attain the autonomy and run their operations like a business manner, without any rigid control and regulations. Then third one is the planning commission. Am I audible?
Yeah, yes, doctor. Loud and clear.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay, good. Till the sixth five-year plan, there used to be a specific chapter defining the policy perspective for the cooperative development in every plan document. However, since the seventh five-year plan, there was a specific chapter on the cooperation doesn't find a place in the plan document. So the Indian Cooperative Congress, the highest forum of Indian cooperative movement, drew the attention of the government to this important policy deviation regarding cooperative and unanimously requested the government of India to recognize this cooperation as a specific sector of Indian economy, as it has been done in case of the private and public sector. So, in our 10 5-year plan, this indicated the policy perspective on the cooperative as the strength of civil organization in contribution to national development will be fully recognized in the new strategy, and also indicated that the government can't do everything. So the non-governmental organization or the voluntary organization, non-profit companies or cooperatives, they are recognized as active partners in the process of development. So, and so the means their growth will be encouraged and supported by the government. Next is participation of the cooperatives in the policy making. There are the terms and references of the working group of the corporation for the formulation of this 10 5-year plan was like that. First is that uh, to review the status of the cooperative movement, means to review the status of the cooperative movement and its role. It means its role in the economic development of the nation in general, as well as in the development of the economy, agricultural economy of this nation in particular, and also to identify the weaknesses of the cooperative movement and uh, cooperative movement to meet the set goal or desired goals. Second is to make a special study of the role of cooperatives and the challenges to be met in the wake of the globalization of the Indian economy. And next is formulation of the suitable program in the schemes for the 10 5-year plan, is indicating that the policies and the objectives or the targets and the program for the development of the cooperative with due regards to the self-reliance or removal of the regional imbalances or reduction in the rural poverty, generation of the more employment opportunity, etc. Then to study the next is in this direction also to study the regional disparity in the development of the cooperatives, and also to suggest measure for the human resource development in the cooperative. These were the terms and references of that work group. Then next is the Reserve Bank of India. This Reserve Bank of India is prescribing proper criteria for election to the board of the cooperative banks, along with the criteria for professionalization of the boards of these banks. It also prescribing the minimum qualification for the CEOs of district credit cooperative banks and the state cooperative banks. Then RBI of India has also been making financial contribution to the cooperative institution through involving institutional arrangements, especially for refinancing of the credit to agriculture. Then RBI constitute the task force to review the status of the cooperatives and make recommendation for improvement. Then among the institutions involved in rural credit, cooperative have a special place in the RBI. And from the recent information, the central government approved an ordinance to bring all the urban and the multi-state cooperative banks under the direct supervision of RBI. RBI is the Central Bank of India. And what were the reasons? Reasons for that the decision come. This decision come after this several instances of the fraud and the serious financial irregularities, including the major scam at the Punjab and Maharashtra cooperative banks in 2019. And from till now, all the cooperative banks came under the dual regulation of the RBI and the registration of the cooperative society, that resulting in the regulatory and supervisory rescue at many of these banks. The RBI had no power to draw up an enforceable scheme for reconstruction of the cooperative bank. However, from now onward, the urban and multi-state cooperative bank cooperatives will come under the direct supervision of RBI. Benefit of that, the move will empower the RBI to regulate all these urban and multi-state cooperative banks on the line of commercial banks, just like commercial banks. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Earlier, the Supreme Court pronounced that the cooperative banks come within the definition of banks under the Banking Regulation Act 1949 for the purpose of the every Act 2002, and this act is an effective tool for the bad loans. Bad loans here means NPAs, that non-performing assets which are not recovered, and it will also provide the more security to the depositor. So in India, there are 1482 urban cooperative banks and 58 multi-state cooperative banks at present. And these banks have deposited base of 8.6 crore, who have saved huge amount of rupees 4.84 lakh crore with these banks. Then what were these role of these cooperative banks? And these cooperative banks is a financial entity which belongs to its member, who are at the same time the owner and the customer of their bank. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What, Mohammed Ahmed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What were the policy making bodies discussed in the previous slides?
Okay, RBI,
Yes. RBI. Danish?
National Commission of Farmers,
Okay. National Commission on Farmers.
and I have Planning Commission.
Very good. Planning Commission. Okay. So next is the cooperative banking. It is a financial entity which belongs to its member, who are at the same time are the owner and the customer of their bank. It is distinct from the commercial bank. They are broadly classified as urban and the rural cooperative banks based on the region of the operation. They are registered under the Cooperative Society Act of the state concerned or under the Multi-State Cooperative Society Act 2002. And the cooperative banks are also governed by the Banking Regulation Act 1949 and the Banking Laws Act 1955. Then features of the cooperative banks, these are customer owned entities, means the cooperative bank members are both customer and the owner of the bank. Then democratic member control, that is one person, one vote. Then profit allocation, significant part of profit or the surplus is allocated to constitute the reserve, and the part of this can also be distributed to its member. And financial inclusion, they have played a very important role in the financial inclusion of unbanking rural masses, and so they provide the cheap credit to the rural people. Means they work at the grassroots level. The next policy making unit for bodies for agriculture and allied sector is the NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. It's an apex institution accredited with all matter concerning policy, planning, and operation in the field of credit for agriculture and other economic activities in the rural areas in India. Uh, Danish, am I audible?
Yes, Doc.
Okay. It is for providing and regulating the credit and other facilities for the promotion and development of agriculture, small scale industries, cottage industries, village industries, handicraft, and other rural craft and other allied economic activities in rural areas with a view to promoting integrated rural development and securing prosperity of the rural areas. And this NABARD was established as a development banks. It serves as an apex financing agencies for institutional providing investment and production credit for promoting various development activities in the rural area. And it serves as an apex financing agency for institutions for providing investment finance or production finance, and for also for providing various financial services for the developmental activities in the rural area. And it takes measures toward the institution building for improving uh, credit delivery system in that area, and for monitoring their, and for formulation of the various scheme and restructuring of the credit institution, and providing the training to the personals, and also to coordinate the rural financing activities of all the financial institutions who are which are engaged in the development work at uh, field level. So all these are the functions of the NABARD. Then next to the NABARD, this NABARD REAP finance is available to the state cooperative agriculture and rural development bank, and state cooperative banks and regional rural banks, and other commercial banks and the financing agencies which are approved by the RBI. While the ultimate beneficiary of investment credit can be individuals, partners concerned, companies, state-owned corporation, and the cooperative societies. So it's basically this is the refinancing agency. It finance to those agencies or those financial agencies which finance to individual person or small marginal people, farmer or individual persons who need funds or finance for the agricultural and allied activities. The next is the Department for Cooperative Revival and Reforms. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, doctor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. What is this SCARDB? This S,
Um,
yes.
it's National
S,
National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development.
okay, this is NABARD. Okay, what is this SCBs? SCBs is the state cooperative banks. And what is this RRBs? RRBs, regional rural banks. Okay. This department, Rural Cooperative Credit Institution, this played a very important role in providing institutional credit to the agriculture and rural sector. Typically, these credit institutions have been part of the two distinct structure, which are known as short-term cooperative credit structure and the long-term cooperative credit structure. This short term, you can see from this slide that this short term cooperative credit structure, this is visible. This comprises our primary agricultural credit society, that is PACS. It work at grassroots level, that is at village level. Then at the district or district central level, there is a district central cooperative banks, and then a state level, or that is at an apex level, state cooperative banks, SCBs. And primarily that provide the short term loans or the crop loans and other working capital loans to the farmer as well as to the rural artisans. Means this type of short term cooperative credit structure, this provide the short term credit facilities to the farmers. Then next part is the long-term cooperative credit structure. The long-term credit structure, am I audible? This comprises state cooperative agriculture and rural development bank, that is at a state level, and the and the primary cooperative and agricultural rural development bank. This is at grassroots level, and the various branches of the state cooperative agriculture and rural development bank at the block level have been have been providing typical medium or the you can say the long term loans for the investment in agriculture and rural industries. This provide the term loans facilities or medium and the long term means the term loan facilities for agriculture activities to the farmers. What is the structure of the what is the structure of this credit institution? For providing the short-term loans, Ahmed, Mohammed Ahmed. Okay. Next is participation of the cooperative in the policy decisions. First is the old NCUI. Uh, there are a number of the cooperative organizations which are involved in the number of the ways in the policy decision, and one of them is the NCUI, that is National Cooperative Union of India. And this NCI influenced the policy decision related to the cooperative movement in India. And this is an apex cooperative organization representing the entire Indian cooperative movement. It was established in the year 1929. The Cooperative Education Field Project was introduced in Nagaland in 2002 with its head office at New Delhi. Uh, NCI was established in 1929, as I have already told you, as All India Cooperative Institution Association, and it was renamed as NCUI in 1961. NCUI is an apex in India which represents all sectors of the Indian cooperative movement. Its membership is open to the national and the state level cooperative organization as well as multi-state cooperative societies. As on 30th June 2016, NCOI had 260 members, including 17 national and 163 state and 80 multi-state cooperative. It represents more than Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Move it. It is not move.
It's
Not
visible.
working. It's not working. Okay. Okay. The slide is visible. It's not working from my side actually. Okay.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. The slide is showing here is the objective of NCUI. It's okay. Its objectives are to promote and develop the cooperative movement in India, or to educate, guide, and assist the people in their efforts, and to build up and expand the cooperative sectors and the services as an exponent of the cooperative opinion in accordance with the cooperative principles. And there are some important issues which have been taken up by this union are like approach to cooperative development in India during the ninth plan period and impact of liberalization of the rural sector and cooperative, then need for recognition of the cooperative as a specific sector in the 5-year plan, and need for the amendment in the taxation laws, or need for the effective support to the cooperative credit and the banking sector, support to the labor cooperatives, and development of the cooperative insurance system, and so on. So these were some important issues which were taken by the union, this NCUI. And NCUI is maintaining its license work between the Government of India, state government, other nodal agencies, and the cooperative organizations to promote the cause of the cooperative movement in different sectors. And this union keep on continue its effort to work for as it made maintaining its license work between the government of India. Okay. Uh, Working with the state government and government of India to ensure timely election in the cooperative and to amend the cooperative laws to provide greater autonomy to cooperative and ensure their functioning in accordance of the cooperative principles and influencing the cooperative organization to have well-defined manpower development and professionalization policies to improve the quality and efficiency, then tailoring of the cooperative education and training program based on the requirement of the cooperative organization. Then NCDC, that is National Cooperative Development Corporation. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, doctor.
Okay. The statutory corporation set up under the Act of Indian Parliament on 30th March 1963. The objective of this are planning, promoting programs for production, processing, marketing, storage, export import of agriculture produce, foodstuff, industrial product, livestock and other notified commodities and services on cooperative principles and matter concerned therewith incidental therefore. These are the functions of NCDC. Planning, again this planning, promoting financial program for production, processing, marketing and NCDC Act has been further amended which will broad base the area of the operation of the corporation to assess different types of cooperative and to expand its financial base. NCDC will now be able to finance project in the rural industrial cooperative sector and for certain notified services in the rural areas like water conservation, irrigation, micro irrigation, agricultural insurance, agricultural finance, and rural sanitation, etc. Loans and grants are advanced to state government for financing primary and secondary level cooperative societies and direct to the national level and other societies having object extending beyond one state. And next is there are some important agencies working for the promotion of the cooperative movement in India, like at central level, like Gujarat State Fertilizer Cooperative Limited, and there is IFCO, and that is Indian Farmers Fertilizer Cooperatives Limited, then CRIBCO, Krishak Bharti Cooperative Limited, and NAFED, National Agricultural Cooperative Marketing Federation of India, Ahmed, Danish, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, doc.
Okay. What is this CRIBCO? IFCO and CRIFCO?
IFCO is India Farmers Fertilizer Cooperative Limited.
Okay. Mm. The National Cooperative Consumers Federation of India Limited, National Cooperative Housing Federation of India Limited, the National Federation of the State Cooperative Banks Limited, and there are some others also, Haryana State Cooperative Apex Bank, Haryana State Cooperative Supply and Federation Limited. So there are various agencies working for the promotion of the cooperative movement in India, and like Madhya Pradesh State Cooperative Dairy Federation Limited, then Madhya Pradesh State Cooperative Housing Federation Limited. Then there are others, Agriculture Corporation, Fisheries and Animal Husbandry Departments, Corporation and Civil Supplies Department, Corporation Development Maharashtra. So other agencies are also involved in this. Before going ahead, I would like to ask you what is uh, cooperative?
Okay. Can I go first?
Yes.
Yeah, cooperatives is the association of people with common goals or
Okay.
people that are working with the same level of economy, maybe middle class, lower class people working together to achieve a common goal.
Okay. Uh,
Okay, okay.
what?
Cooperative talks about a group of people coming together with equal terms to help to elevate themselves from poverty.
Okay, good. And what is self-help group? What is SHG?
Come again, ma'am.
SHG, self-help group.
Okay, self-help group is a group of persons, a minimum of 20, that are coming together within the same location, working together to achieve a common goal. They are
Okay.
working to help themselves achieve a certain goal.
Okay. What is SHG bank linkage program?
Okay, SAJ Bank Linkage Program is a program whereby um, SRL groups, after working together for some times, they attain level of maturity such that either an NGO or they themselves upgrade and go to banks where the SRL group is being funded by a bank.
Okay. What are the different models of SHG bank linkage? Okay, what is microfinance? Danish?
Okay. Microfinance is a financial institution that is targeting low-income earners,
Okay, good. Danish?
support them in financial inclusion and access to credit.
Okay, good, good, Ahmed. Danish?
Yeah, microfinance talks about a small financial institution that have intention of supporting people, giving them small loans in order to help them also get themselves something doing.
Okay, how it is different from self-help groups or how it is related with self-help groups, if you have any idea.
Please come again.
Okay, how self-help groups are related with microfinance?
I don't have idea.
Okay, no problem. Okay, who is behind this microfinance? Who is known as the father of microfinance? Or who have given this concept, this microfinance? Do you know Muhammad Yunus?
I remember Mohammed.
Okay. Uh, what is this Grameen Bank? Mohammed Ahmed?
Sorry, come again, ma'am.
Grameen Bank. Mohammed Yunus is from Bangladesh. Started Grameen Bank there.
Oh, okay, I remember.
Okay,
Uh,
good.
Mohammed
Okay.
Yunus- yeah, Mohammed Yunus established a bank that is and target smallholder farmers or low-income earners to give them access to credit and yeah, just that.
Okay, okay, good, good. Eh, What is this? What is this NGO?
NGO is a non-governmental organization. It's a group who does not operate under the government, and they have the flexibility to come out with any decision that they think will promote their association. Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay, okay. What is the difference between NGO and self-help groups?
Now, please, can you come again?
What is the difference between NGO and self-help groups?
NGO and what? Sector group. Just
Okay, okay. What is the difference between cooperative and self-help groups? Okay, no problem. Because I have discussed in the last lecture. Uh, okay. Am I audible?
very well.
Okay, Danish. Thank you. Uh, okay. There is some case studies related to the cooperatives or successful cooperatives, and first among them is Amul. And do you know this uh, before that? Before this lecture, what is this Amul? Have you ever heard this name, Amul?
I've personally not seen it before.
Mohammed Ahmed? Okay. Amul, uh, am I audible?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, 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 okay. So India's white revolution, which was sparked by the Amul, making the country the top producer of the milk and dairy product in the world. And the man behind this is Tribu. Is Am I audible?
yes, Doc.
Okay, the man behind is there, the Tribhuvan Das Patel, who established Amul under the guidance of the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He was the first deputy prime minister of that time. And Amul spurred India's white revolution, which made the country the world's largest producer of the milk and milk products, and hence its venture into the overseas market. Here in this slide, there is a picture of Varghese Kurin. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this is the picture. You can see. He is known as the father of the white revolution. Tribhuvan Das Kashibhai Patel founded this organization in 1946. That is, Amul was founded in 1946 and served as its chairman until his retirement in 1970s. He hired Varghese Kurin in 1949 and initially as a general manager, whereas Varghese Kurin guided the technical marketing efforts of this cooperative uh, and became the chairman of Amul following Patel's death in 1994 and is credited with the success of the Amul's marketing. So, this Amul is for the Anand Milk Union Limited. This is basically is an Indian state government owned dairy based cooperative society. This is very famous in society. Officially, its name is the Gujarat Milk Marketing Federation. It is based in Anand. Anand is in Gujarat state of India. It is under the ownership of the Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation Limited and the Department of Corporation, Government of Gujarat. It is controlled by 3.6 million milk producers within the city. The Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, that is Amul, is the apex organization of all dairy cooperatives in Gujarat. It has carefully nurtured the brand equity of Amul, a name that warms the heart of every Indian. And under the umbrella, brand name is Amul. That is a host of the products and sub brand have been launched and most of these have achieved dominant leadership in their respective categories. So, in this, what Amul model, there are the number of the products produced under this umbrella, like milk, butter, bread, spread, dahi curd, cheese sauce, beverage range, or Amul protein product, ice cream, and so on. So there are a number of the product formed under this umbrella Amul. Amul is basically a cooperative society or a big name now. In 2007, Gujarat Cooperative Milk Federation Limited crossed $1 billion in sale turnover and entered the light club of the food companies having this distribution distinction from India. And it 10 million kilogram per day on 27 December 2007 milk procured by it, which is the highest ever milk procured achieved by any dairy network in India, be it a private or cooperative. From this picture, you can see the structure of this cooperative Amul. That is at you can see this is the member producer at grassroots level. That is a village dairy cooperative society. Then at district level, there is a district milk unions, and then at state level, there's a state milk federation. Or in a very simple way, you can see there is milk producers, then village dairy cooperatives, and district level district milk cooperative union, state level state cooperative milk marketing federation, then to us, to ultimate consumers. Is it visible?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, good. What is this GCMMF? Okay, okay, what is the new name of or popular name of Amul or other name of Amul?
There's a the full meaning is a Anad Milk Union Limited.
Anand Milk Union Limited. Okay,
Yes.
good. And what is this Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation?
I think it's a milk marketing institution or a
Mhm.
cooperative.
Okay. Uh, this is an apex organization of all dairy cooperatives in Gujarat. Okay. This GCMMF is India's largest food product marketing organization. It is a state level apex body of milk cooperatives in Gujarat, and its aim is to provide remunerative returns to the members, that is, farmers, and also serve the interest of consumers by providing them the quality product which are good value for money. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay,
from this picture, from this slide, I can see the chain of milk value
okay.
chain.
This is the structure. This is the structure of the this Amul. At the
Okay.
grassroots level, there are the milk producers, and at village level, there are cooperatives. Then at district level, district milk cooperative unions, and then at state level, there is state cooperative milk marketing federation. Then it reaches to the different through different stores to the ultimate consumers. This is same. Actually, this is very simple form. Here you can see in details. What is a market chain? What is a market chain? Danish, what is a market chain? Ahmed, what is a marketing channel?
Okay, marketing channel um, is a kind of a value chain, such that there is the producer, there is a retailer, and ultimate consumer.
Okay. Uh, Danish?
Yes, when you say a market chain, it's just a flow of goods from the point of production to the consumer. So,
Oh,
right there, you have the producer, then
okay.
the middleman will be there to link up with the producers. I mean,
Okay.
the producers and then
Okay.
consumers.
Good. Good. What are the various marketing agencies involved in the whole marketing channel process? In general, I'm asking. Marketing agencies involved. Or what are the players involved in the whole marketing channels? Means starting from the production point to the
Okay,
consumption point.
so with the players involved, you have the producer, that is the farmer.
Okay.
Then we
Then
have a middleman who will link up with those selling. Then we have the wholesaler who come and buy from the point of production to the market. Then it will give to the retailers, those who are selling in a small scale. Then the consumers will come and buy.
okay,
That's
is
what
there
I.
okay, very good. Is there any difference between the middleman and the wholesaler and the retailers? Because you have used three words here, three terms: middleman,
Yes,
wholesaler, and retailers.
I think the middlemen, they will have to link the sellers or the consumers to the producers. They will have to feed them with the right information so that they'll be able to produce the right, I mean, product for the consumers.
Okay. Wholesalers are wholesaler and retailers are middlemen or different from middlemen.
Yes.
Both are different or same.
Uh, well, I think they are the same.
Both are same, na? Yes, both are same.
Yes.
These are the two players, two middlemen, and who are commission agents? Do you know commission agents or brokers?
Mm, no, not very well. Not very well.
Okay, these commission agent and brokers are also the players who work between these two point production and the consumer's point. Uh, they work on behalf of the buyers or on behalf of the seller. Means they work on behalf of farmers or may work on behalf of consumers, and they charge commission for their services. Are you getting my point?
I'm following. I'm following.
Okay, good. Muhammad Ahmed.
Yes, I'm with you, ma'am.
Okay, Muhammad Ahmed, what is this central bank?
A central bank is a state-owned financial institution that is an apex financial institution in a country that oversee the activity of all other commercial and cooperative banks.
Okay, so in Nigeria, the central bank is
Yeah, you have Central Bank of Nigeria. That's just the name.
okay, okay, very good. Okay, then what is this? I've already discussed with you this state uh, cooperative banks. Which type of financial assistance provided by this central cooperative banks? I discussed with you, na? The short-term loans provided by the state cooperative banks, DCCBs, district cooperative banks, and primary agriculture cooperative societies. Okay, uh, tell me, long-term finance is provided through which institution? Okay, what is the CLDBs? Okay, no problem, no problem. It's only memory based. Okay, next institution or next cooperative is MarkFed. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay. If it is visible, it is good. The Punjab State Supply and Marketing Federation Limited is MarkFed. It was established in the year 1954 to assist the farmers of Punjab by supplying agricultural inputs to them and marketing their product in raw and processed form. And with the annual turnover of around 1097 million US dollar, and the area of its operation have also diversified, and its products are marketed both in India and in foreign. And today it has emerged as Asia's largest marketing cooperative. And the ownership structure, this market fed, this is an apex body of uh, India. From there, here you can see this is the logo of the market fed Punjab, and it was registered in already discussed that 1990 in 1954. At the time of the registration, it begins with one bicycle, three employees, and 13 members, and a capital of rupees only 54,000. It has now achieved a volume, meteoric volume, and has grown to become the largest marketing cooperative in Asia. And annual turnover is around 11600 crores during 13-14 with 1932 employees. And it operates through 17 district offices, over 100 branch offices in Mandi towns, and 9 processing and trading units. And it contributes to research and development through the Punjab Agriculture University. This is one of the well-known university in Punjab, and it has carved a distinct identity for itself for setting up a number of the export-oriented unit to process agricultural product. It helps the farmers by procuring their product and organizing export, and a vast range of products from MarketFed have found markets in the Middle East, UK, USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, etc. And approx 2.5 billion cans of ready to eat that contains farm fresh sarson ka saag, chatpata chana, rice, creamy dal makhni, and other delicious Punjabi dishes, and other Indian vegetable curries are exported around the world. And a net worth of it is on 31st March 2012 is rupees 70 crores, and the number of the members has expanded to 3051, and it has emerged as a very solid and stable organization committed to the services of the farmers community of the state of Punjab. It has been awarded this National Productivity Award in various fields like cooperative marketing activities and food processing, cattle feed production, etc. And its main function is being a state government procuring agency is engaged in procurement of agriculture products. It procures wheat, paddy, cotton, oilseed like mustard, sunflower on behalf of the Government of India through FCI and NAFED as a part of the minimum support price policy and price support system scheme. And the food grains business comprises more than 85% of the business turnover of this. During the year 2013-14, it has procured 24.18 lakh million ton of wheat up to July 2030 on behalf of the Government of India. Then the million of paddy is done under the customary policy of Food, Civil Supplies and Consumer Affairs Government of Punjab. It has been appointed as a nodal agencies for procurement and distribution of DAP fertilizer through cooperatives since last 3 years. And the state, that is the Punjab, always lies on market fare for the rescue of Punjab farmers. It distribute about 8 lakh million ton urea and 3.5 million ton DAP annually. It facilitates efficient crop management. MarketFed has an agrochemical unit at Mohali, and this is all about the MarketFed. This MarketFed basically the product produced, market fed produced, this is a state cooperating marketing federation in Punjab. There's the number of the product like ready to eat, cooking medium, cooking ingredient, bottle product, or basmati rice. There's a number of the products produced by this under this umbrella, and but there is a difference between Amul and market fed, that in Amul this is truly owned by the members, whereas in market fed, that is the state cooperative marketing federation, approx 72% of equity of the market fed is with state government, that is with Punjab government. Means it means the ownership of the members, there is a lack of ownership of the membership in this. So this is the difference, main important difference. Another is that there is the difference in the profile portfolios, and is defined in Amol, whereas it is not expanded as per the need of the members in a market fed. And Amul is more successful in value addition, whereas market fed has not been so successful in sharing the benefits from the value addition process uh, with its members. So there are some difference between these two cooperatives, but both are successful in their field. And this is all about the two cooperatives. Am I audible?
Yes, 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 doctor.
Okay. Can you list out? I already discussed with you, but what is this cooperative SHGs, NGOs? What is this Amul? Anand Milk? Tell me, what is this Anand Milk?
Yes, we said the full meaning of more is the Anad Milk Union Limited, and
Very
they they
Mark.
seek to
Okay, good.
they
Uh,
seek to production of milk in India. Yes,
okay, production of milk and milk products.
yes.
Okay. And list out various policy making bodies related to the cooperatives and farmers organization. Can you list out some? This is the last question. Can you list out some bodies, policy making or decision making bodies for the cooperatives and farmers organizations?
I think we
There is
have
NAMA.
Yes, there is NABARD.
we have a National Cooperative Apex Bank Limited.
Very good. And uh,
There is the NUCU.
NCUI. Okay, there is NCUI and NCF, National Commission on Farmers. Okay,
We also have a NABAD.
yes, good.
That
NABARD,
is the National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development.
very good. And RBI, there is one more, RBI.
That is the Reserve Bank of India.
Okay, and
RBI.
okay, what is this NCF?
That's the
National
National
Commission
Commission of Farmers.
on Farmers. Very good. So this is all about this last lecture. Thank you for your cooperation.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you,
Thank you
Danish.
very much, and you are welcome,
Thank
Doc.
you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Have a nice day, Ed. Goodbye. And my
Same
best
to you.
wishes to you.
Same to you.
Thank you.